Hello and welcome to another The Nordic Takedown podcast. It's episode 85, I think. And it's me, Imsohumble. And I am joined here today by my teammates, Beton and SIP. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I was really hoping that you were going to say hello, racers, but
No.
no. Also, not just Enigma members, but also Swoop racers. It was not that long ago you were with us, Beton.
Yeah.
So that's why we're going to ignore you a bit and say hello to SIP.
hello, racers.
Hello. This is the first time on the pod, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think maybe did you do some casting with Jonah a long time ago?
I don't think so.
It was me.
It was
Yeah,
Beton.
I think it was just Beton.
All right. Trying to give you some points, but okay, this is first time. Then let's introduce you a little bit. Who are you?
So my name is Miklas. I'm from Poland, and I am basically playing the Unlimited even before the game was released. It's a lot of fun. I have a pretty good teammates which are kind of good at the game. Like the guy who he's just going away somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah. Overall, yeah. I am a huge fan of the game, and that's basically it.
That's basically it. Yeah, huge fan of the game. Since the world champion just left the room, we'll have to make do on our own. Okay, left the screen, stayed in the room. So we all attended the regional qualifier of Bilbao. That is what this episode is going to be about. We're going to talk a little bit about the price drama, the limited event, the constructed event, all those things. So let's get the boring stuff out of first, like the price drama. What did you make of it, Sip? Did you even care?
So, like, the whole thing was like kind of crazy. I don't even know what was the final result of it. If I recall correctly, it's like right now everyone gets the black box anyway. Like, so the thing that they announced, I think it was day one, they said that basically no one is getting from the VIPs and from the premium packages. No one will get the black packs because they're supposed to get like be given to winners and like to as a rewards for like doing well in the tournament. And I think in the day three they said that they're giving those packs anyway, unless I misremember. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I kind of wish they would be only given to for like doing well in the tournament, but like to be what it is. Like since they already announced that they will give those in the VIP and the premium packages, like it kind of feels bad to take those away so late, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I think what ended up happening was in the end, first they said, you're not getting the packs, we're going to refund you. And then in the end, it's like, we refund you and you're still getting the packs.
Yeah, like it's also it's quite messy. Like the biggest problem is that like it was like done so late. Like it was done at the start of the tournament. Like yeah, kind of late.
Yeah, it could have been handled a little bit better, let's say. But all the VIP packages guys were cheering in the crowd on day 3 when they announced that they're gonna get everything and just gonna pay a main event ticket. The rest of us main eventers that it wasn't the first 10 people or something to buy it. It was like 100. We will just we got a carbonite booster as a lovely reward. It was awesome, worth a lot. How did you feel about it, Beton? Did you care at all? You have already won enough.
I think they handled it like pretty good. Like basically all the costs were on the Fanfinity side. People got refunded. I actually was kind of sad that they in the end gave the packs anyway, because the value of the packs will be super low now.
Yeah.
And I think those packs should be only for participating, but it was some miscommunication with FFG. And yeah, even the full refund and still getting the prizes was fair enough. Then they gave the carbonate boosters, which was, I think, really good. And then they said, okay, we will be sending them anyway. So the refund was basically not really happening. But so people who bought the VIP got like insane amount of value.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope it doesn't happen again. But if this is the way they will be handling problems, I think it's much better than what happened in like US or in Galactics with the prize, with the events that they're going there, like the side events.
Oh yeah.
So like in the end, I don't think there is any like terrible drama about it, because I think everybody who got affected is kind of happy.
Yeah. I guess I felt like I paid for a little bit more than I got compared to others, but other than that, it's all good. At least SIPs and yours black packs are worth less, so at least that's fun.
Yeah, we still don't know who of us got more packs.
You know?
Yeah, that was like the thing that I think I was pissed about the most, like, because the thing was that they mentioned that if you drop from day 2, from the day 2 of limited to play constructed, you lose all of the day 2 prizes, and it was like kind of like vaguely phrased on the side, and it wasn't super clear. If you drop, you also don't get the prize that you supposed to get for like doing well in the day 1 of the limited, because like there were packs for the top 256, I think, and so like 3 packs for that, and 3 more for
top 64.
And like I heard so many different opinions throughout the whole tournament. Like in one place I heard like you don't get anything if you drop. In one place I heard that you get steal the packs if you drop, and like the whole situation was a little bit messy. Like as of my knowledge, people who dropped from the limited who qualified for day 2 will get those black packs, but I am not 100% sure. And like comparing to like how many people were at the event, it's not like a huge amount of people. I believe like 7 people dropped, something around those lines from the limited that qualified for the day 2. But it's still kind of weird that you kind of don't know what you will get, and especially because we are not even getting those black packs like anytime soon. Like it can be like a few weeks, in like 2 months. I don't know. Like no one knows when we'll get those.
Yeah, that's true. And then in the end, it would have been better to just lose your deck and go 6-3.
Yeah.
It was the only round we ever wanted to face each other.
To
just take a draw, be out of top players to qualify, and be in top 64. But I didn't have that problem because I lost my deck before the last round, so I just
like those super weird, like the whole thing, because like even last round I was thinking, should I concede just to make sure that I get those 3 packs, or should I play and try to win? Like if you are thinking about conceding game to have more fix, like something is wrong.
Yeah, it's very poorly communicated, and the problem was also that it was not like you guys didn't ask. It was
nobody knew.
Nobody knew, like, or they knew different things.
The funniest thing is that I almost convinced the guy who actually won the event to take a draw in last round. If I didn't lose my deck, he would probably take a draw with me.
That's weird. So did he go 7-2 and then won it all?
Yeah.
All right. Nice for him. Really nice. I also forgot to say that basically the whole team Enigma was at the event. Just the Germans, Tim and Dylan, wasn't there. and we were staying at. I'm calling him Kalisi now, but it's Kalito, right?
Yeah.
Cali, yeah.
Cali. A really nice Spanish local guy that offered us free housing down in Bilbao, which made this trip a lot more affordable, at least for me. So really big shout out to him, and really nice to basically have a team house, so I could have practiced some Kasuda the day before.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice of him. He drove us from the airport. He provided us food and help during the event. So kudos to him. And he also did amazingly in the limited. Like he qualified for day 2. I think he in the end got in top 16.
Yeah, and he also got to beat Thork.
Yeah. So only benefits.
Only benefits, yeah.
Yeah, it was so wholesome from him that he decided to host us. Like it was like a lot of fun to have like so many of you guys with in one place. Like this new Enigma format when we open the packs and we don't know what we have in the deck with the multiplayer. That was great fun. I believe Torque wants to like create a video on that format, and like I really recommend to everyone who wants to play some like unusual unlimited to check that format. And yeah, like I mentioned, more information is coming soon from Torque probably.
Yeah, probably. It's to tease it, that even more chaotic Twin Suns thing,
like
more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like long story short, the way how the format works is that you open like 2 packs and you only take leaders. Like in draft, you pick one of them and the other is discarded. You don't even it's completely removed from the game, and you shuffle your cards without looking at them, and then you play without the aspect penalty. And like the whole factor of like not knowing what you have in the deck, like top decking some sort of bombs, like it can be fun. And like also it's kind of played like in the same way as Twin Sun, so like it's meant to play with like other people, and like there were so many funny situations where like I had the 7-cost mono green acclamator ship that on attack gives +3 +5 to something for the face, and I gave that buff to so many of you guys, and like you were killing each other. It was so fun, like doing this politic type of thing. Politics.
Yeah, politics are fun. Did you enjoy it as well, Beton?
Yeah, the first game especially. The second one, the second game maybe a little bit less.
I like Battle, you were eliminated or like as the first person in both games. No, second game it was me, but I think
Beto stayed alive long in that last game. It was just a little bit manipulated by Al.
A little bit. Yeah, but it's a super fun way to play if you have spare packs and like free to like we didn't know if it will work in 6, but it worked really well.
Yeah, especially with the rule that you can only hit on the left and the right.
Yeah,
I think that was good.
Yeah, so that was like the thing, that you could only attack a player who was sitting on your left or your right. You can attack someone who was like on the other end of the table, because like it would like mess with the math a lot. And to be fair, I allowed the format even more with such high amount of people, because we already did that format once with Fork when we were with Beton at the airport. So we were only playing the format when there were 3 of us, but with 6 or six of us. Like that was a huge blast. Like a lot of blast to play the format.
Yeah. So let's move back to the main event and not our awesome stay at Khaleesi. And let's talk about the limited. How this is the first limited big event for any of us, basically. How did you guys like it? Let's start with Beton, the one who loses his stake.
Yeah, well, clarification. It is not first big event for us. There was a 100 plus person sealed event in Poland.
Okay.
But yeah, sealed is super random. You can open a pool like mine, which has only one way to win,
Yeah.
and if my opponent had any removal, I lose. You can open pool like SIP that was mediocre to bad, or you can open pool like Torque, which was insane but didn't have a single good leader. So it is a little bit of random. Of course, you in limited, especially, skill of a player is a little bit more flesh out. So unless you lose to like I don't know, turn 1 Sage, turn 2 Constructed Lightsaber, which you can lose to.
Yeah.
If you play the game well, you can like accommodate all those different problems. But in the end, like, it is still a lot of randomness. And for me, it's extremely tiring because you need to count, play around so many things that every single round is really exhausting. But I had fun. I knew I would only stay in the event if I was X1.
Yeah.
When I lost my second game, I was basically, okay, I'm playing for fun. And the last round, I still wanted to play, but I lost my deck. So my deck was basically picked up by someone else by accident, and I get it back like an hour later when someone checked it. Their bag was like, oh, it's not mine.
Was it your opponent? Oh.
No, it was it was a person next table to mine. We just had the same deck box. But yeah, I would say I would have conceded anyway because I didn't know about the prizes and I didn't want to end up with nothing if my opponent didn't want to split. So we almost took a draw to both not qualify, just to be in top 64. But it's a lot of fun. Especially, I really wanted to play in the second part because I think draft is really skillful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but especially in this format, it's a little bit. The only part I don't really like is that there are basically three leaders that are so much better than everything else. And like 3.5 because Ahsoka is playable.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But
I think GI is better.
No.
Okay.
But because of like Snoke, Obi, and Talzin are so much better than any other leaders, if you don't have them, you feel like have such a big disadvantage. And also, every single rare leader is almost completely unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
Like Revan, Anakin, you cannot build a deck. Rey, good luck.
Elspeth.
Elspeth the same. So you can be super unlucky and just have a pool that is completely unplayable. And yeah, I hope they will just fix those things for the future sets. Because if they want to have limited as a part of Galactic, it can be this random.
SIP, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, please not make the limited the Galactics. I guess. I mean, if they will, if FFG wants to have like the limited being in competitive play, I think there is place, but like the constructor needs still to be like for sure the primary way, and like going to the event, I wasn't like really a huge fan that we had like both of the events, and especially because if you make the day 2 of limited, you can't participate in the constructed. Those are things that I really didn't like. So like for me, my idea was the same as Beton. So if I don't go X0 or maybe X1, I'm dropping, which kind of feels bad because like if you're qualified for the day 2, you kind of like you shouldn't feel like incentivized to drop from the event, which kind of feels sad as bad. But yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, the leaders, like I remember opening my leaders and like so like where the way how the pack opening process was working, that you were seeing what the opponent was opening, and then you were opening your packs. So I saw the guy who was sitting on the other side of the table from me, and he also opening like Snoke, Talzin, Obi, and like 3 other random leaders. And I look at my leaders and like first pack Kylo, second pack Kylo, third pack Kit Fisto, then Cal Kestis, Ahsoka, and something random like Morgan Elsbeth, some raider that I didn't even consider playing. But yeah, like Like my only option was playing Ahsoka, and the deck was kind of mediocre because like this was the only deck where I had turn one plays. The only good thing about the deck was Anakin and Last Words. Like I was so heavily relying on playing double Last Words on my leader, and that that was my basically game plan. It worked so well in many games, but like it's a very cheesy strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, you said cheesy strategy. I basically had 1 drops and 2 drops and upgrades. I had my most expensive card was 1 copy of Terran Attack in the deck.
And you played.
I played Snoke.
Yeah. So at
So-
least you knew how to build a big boy.
Yeah, but I had a game when I played the 1 mana 1/1 ship on turn 1.
Yeah.
Put an upgrade on it. Turn 2, Battle Fury upgrade. And turn 3, double consumed by the dark side.
Yeah, why not?
And it was like 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. And I killed my opponent on 5 first action.
Yeah,
But-
just pray the opponent doesn't play removal.
Yeah, but I was basically like, there is not that much removal in the in this sled.
Limited, yes.
Yeah, so let's hope. On like round 2 or round 3, my opponent had like 5 removal. It was on stream. Every
Yeah.
single unit I played instantly died, and I was like, I was 4 resources. I had 4 upgrades. I was like, pass. But yeah, but it was fun. It was like, in the end, it still was fun. But I'm super happy that I dropped and like dropped in quotations and played the constructed event.
Yeah, it makes sense. We're gonna come to that later. I think I really liked the idea that it was 2 separate events. That it wasn't like, you play the main event, you start with 3 constructed round, and then just put in 3 limited rounds in the event, and then 3 more constructed rounds that they have in different games. I hate that plan. So in that way, it was cool, but I feel like it was kind of a weird setup because you only got to play like a draft of like 1 draft on day 2 if you made it. So you basically had to go 3-0 if you were 7-2. If we were a little bit more players, there was going to be 2 drafts, so you would get a little bit more play time, but it was kind of all in on very bad odds if you were 7-2. I was going to take it. Thor took it. Obviously, I ended up 6-3 because I had to play Ahsoka. You could apparently do 7-2 and drop with Ahsoka, but I decided to do 6-3. I was 3-0. Thought I was actually starting to think maybe this deck is really insane. Then I went up, I think, against one of the Polish guys that was going into day 3. And then I saw someone drew a really nasty deck with a nasty leader and was like, okay, it's not going to work. This is just not going to work. First 7 games was just Talsin and Obi. Nothing else for me. And I was just sitting there with my Ahsoka and was like, I wish I had your guys.
Well, I think I played 5 Tals in red.
Yeah, I played 4, yeah.
I don't exactly remember the matchups, but like what I remember is that first round I got actually matched against one of our Patreons, so that was kind of funny. And like both games, I won so badly. I won, but by literally like just 1 HP. So like one game just absolutely crushed me, and the second and third game I won, but literally having 1 extra HP. So like by me having like 1 random restore, him having not enough damage by 1, like it was super close. I was like. This deck is probably not making a good result. So I was like already like kind of preparing myself to play constructed probably next day.
Yeah, I really I lost all my games 2-1 and really tight in some of them. So I was like a little bit upset not playing the draft because I was not really looking forward to the constructed because I was planning on playing Ray, and that was not a great plan. So I basically swapped decks. We'll get to that later. But yeah, anything else you guys want to say about the limited? Except that it was a little bit exhausting and weird that you have to choose between limited and
Yeah,
and
I can
Premier.
only that they could have fixed it if they just do like the same thing day 1, and
Yeah.
then the draft day 2. and then just start the premier event after the draft,
Yeah.
they would still be able to play like 7 rounds of premier, or even like 5 rounds of premier, and then just finish it on day 3. So we could have basically only have to drop, and if you get to the top 8,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest, like nobody would drop
A top 8, no.
at top 8, and then you would be able to participate in 2 events. But like in the end, because of the points, like for example for SIP, he got top 64 and top 2, so he got like twice the points for regionals.
Funny enough, I don't even know whether or not I get those points because I dropped. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I'll know when they like update the ranking. But yeah.
Yeah. If you're not getting, then I should be bumped up because I was 65. So I will get my first points.
Wow.
That's the saddest thing, because if we matched each other and took a draw, we would both be top 64 and get the points.
Yeah. But that's how it is, I guess. But yeah, I think it was cool that they were doing like a 3-day event, at least. But playing 9 rounds of a poor deck is maybe not the most fun thing.
Yeah, one thing that I actually didn't realize, like until the day 2, was like playing so many games in such a short period of time, it can be really tiring. Like I remember when we were in constructed, it was like around 4 or something like that, and I was like chatting to Beton like between rounds. I was like, how many rounds? And he was like 5. I was like, what do you mean? I have like energy to play like 1 maybe? Like I don't know how am I supposed to play at like high skill level, high level, like the remaining rounds. It was absolutely crazy, and like the limited the day before was way more tiring than I was expecting to.
Yeah, I agree. I was also more tired. I was already tired around 5. Usually would be tired around 7, maybe 8. But yeah, the limited really took a little bit of a oven. So that's good to know for next time, I guess. But yeah, so Premiere, I will go through my run first because that is the most exciting, I was gonna say, but I meant least exciting. I basically swapped decks the night before to Kasuda Blue, Thork and Al's deck, because Ray was just gonna be bad. Going into draw bracket versus Yoda greens and Palpatine yellow didn't sound like an amazing plan. So that's what I did. Did pretty well. Went 5-1 first before I lost on stream. Some people say I made a mistake. Let's leave it somewhere else.
and they are correct.
They may be correct. I am gonna say that I lost on that. He top decked game 1. I should have won 2-0. Didn't have to play that third game. But yeah, lost that, and then I lost my winning in later, and went 6-3 in both events, which kind of sucked. No, and had to watch everyone else have fun on day 3. Except Dork, I guess, because he was also missing day 3. But yeah, let's basically, you guys almost did the same this tournament. Almost. SIP slightly better. So let's start with Beton then.
So first day, I was super confident. I felt like I did really well. First 7 rounds, I went 7-0.
Yeah.
Then I got paired into Sunny from Secret and now KTOD. And it was, as he called it, a non-game. He went Millennium Pilot Base, both games. I didn't find any answers. But I felt, okay, 1 loss, it doesn't really matter. The last game I was paired into CAD 1 drops, actually the player that qualified to top 8. I won game 1 really easy because it's an easy matchup. Game 2, I got, I don't know, I black out for like 4 turns. I
like
made
4 turns.
I had a 1 game, like completely won. I think in 4 turns in a row, I made the worst possible plays you could make, and I lost the game. And I was like, okay, I need to regroup. It was like temporary blackout.
Yeah.
And then third game, he played Mist Hunter on turn 2. And I didn't have any answer for this Mist Hunter. And this Mist Hunter dealt me 18 damage and drew 6 cards. And I was basically like, he was playing like one drop every single turn. And was
Yeah.
greed or something, draw a card, 3 damage. So greed or something, draw a card, 3 damage. And I was like, okay, I'm clearing the board, but this is dealing me damage. And then in the end, he just went CAD, blaster from hand, surprise strike base.
Yeah.
Or like, I just couldn't handle the space. So I was super unhappy on on the end of day 1 because 7-2 was meaning I basically had to win all of my games.
Yeah, which was 5 more.
Yeah, it was 5 more. So I basically felt the same way I felt in the Galactics, because I did this exactly the same thing in Galactic. But yeah, fortunately, day 2 I felt I slept much better. I felt really, really good, and I won 4-0, and then took a draw with SIP to get into top 8.
Oh yeah. And how was your run, Zip, till the top 8?
So for the Swiss stage, my very first game on the day 2 started off perfectly. I lost 2-0. So I lost 2-0 to Hanwha Blue, and after that game,
You were super happy.
I was like, maybe dropping from the limited was a little bit too cocky. Maybe that was a mistake. I was like, yeah, whatever. Let's carry on. Let's see what happens. It felt kind of bad to lose that early on. But yeah, then I recovered a little bit. I even remember like the round 2, like someone like saying to me. Because like I was sitting at like table 300 something, and like someone there asked me, "Hey, maybe that's not your table. Maybe you should be somewhere in the front." I was like, "No, I lost my first game." That was absolutely hilarious, but like that's what happened. Then I managed to recover, faced off against like some hand players, some soft controls. Like I faced a variety of different decks, mostly control and mid range. Not that much aggro. Funnily enough, I haven't. No, I thought I didn't play any Sabine, but actually I played one Sabine later. But like day 1, I didn't play that much aggro. So that was interesting for sure. But yeah. Then on day 1, after that one loss in the first round, I managed to win all the remaining rounds. So I went 8-1 to the day 2, and day 2 I also finally managed to do well. Like historically I've been doing so poorly in the day 2 of construct. I was like always like 8-1, and like getting some really good results on day 1, and then like day 2 I also destroyed like in Lille I think I was X0, and I've like lost 3. Like I had to win like 1 out of 3 games in the last round, and I lost all 3 of them. Like that felt so bad. Like, but yeah, it felt good to finally get a good result and to do well. So I believe I won all of the games on day 2. Yeah, I think all of the games, and I drew last round with Beton on table 1. So yeah, it felt nice to like recover all the way from table 300 something to the table 1 with Beton together.
Yeah. That is cool. Especially, yeah, in Lille you were actually 10-0 if you and just needed to win one of the last 3.
Yeah.
I know that I recall I watched back on the stream and stuff that most people were always talking that you were already in the top cut, and I just need to win one more of 3. It's gonna happen. It's like, okay, lost again. Lost again. Just casually losing.
Yeah, that was backbreaking for sure. But yeah, to be what it is. I even had like the like I conceded the game against Yosera, which some people say that I shouldn't have done, but I did. So like, to be what it is.
It was noble. Let's say that it was a noble thing to concede it. But before we go into the top cut, I need to shout out some of the Nordic people, since this is a Nordic podcast, that did well. Niklas from Sweden actually went 12th place with Iden Data Vault, 11-3. Just missed out on top 8 basically on tiebreakers. Wasn't that close in the tiebreakers, but still 11-3 is pretty respectable. And then of course Jonas, who was the winner of Lille, that we both faced, I guess, SIP, in that tournament as well. Managed to reach top 8. I think he got knocked out by the winner, the Mother Talsin, if I remember correctly. Which other people also did. So was a very surprise to see the Mother Talsin. But how was your quarterfinals, Beton?
I looked at the first. I looked at the top 8 bracket wrong, and I thought, we can only meet with SIP in the final.
Yes, that's what I also heard. You guys, it's only 8 people. It should not be impossible to predict.
Yeah, but then I figure out, okay, I need to win with Traun Data Vault, which is an easy matchup, and then either another Traun Data Vault, and then I thought it would be another Traun Data Vault or Yoda, but it was SIP that I had to play. So I won with Traun 2-0 versus a friend of ours, Sobek. That was the only undefeated player during the Swiss rounds.
Yeah.
Because he was 11-03. So
11-04.
11-04, yeah.
Like 10-04, but yeah, 10-04, but yeah.
10-04, yeah. So he went all the way from the draw bracket to the normal bracket. And then I've played SIP. This game you can watch on the stream. It was a super fun game. In game 3, I took a really risky line and it didn't pay off. But I had I ended up in the 3rd place. And I'm super happy about the result. The tournament was awesome. And I hope we just go that one step further in Munich.
Yeah, for you or for the team?
For me.
Yeah, of course.
Just wanted to be completely clear, so nobody else thought.
I hope I will play one of Enigma in the final in Munich.
Yeah, that would be cool. Preferably me, but most likely SIP. But okay, the top 8 for you, SIP. What did you face?
So top 8 I played Cutbane 1-drop, so it was Alec, who is I think UK player, and yeah, who played against Beton, and it like Beton mentioned, like it was a little bit an unfortunate game on his end, and my game against him was like super weird because like game 1 I did really well, I won very comfortably. Game 2, what happened is that he was just passing, and like I had a very awkward situation because then he played Bob at turn 2 and some boss and I didn't have any answer for the boss, so like the whole game 2 was super weird, and so I kind of didn't know what's gonna happen in the game 3. Is he gonna do the pass situation? So what I did actually, I sided in Kelleran back in, who I side out against the Cutbane 1-drop because like usually don't get to Kelleran, but just to prepare for that situation, I want to have him in the deck. And game 3, he went for the classical approach, and I managed to win. So that was the top 8. Top 4, game against Beton. Like the triple query, which already Beton described, that was crazy. And like all the games coming down to very tight situations. Like game 1, me having the Cassian. Game 2, like him having the Wrecker. And like what I really liked is that I was actually rewatching some part of the stream when I was on the plane going back to Poland, and I was I watched the game when I was playing against Beton, and like I remember casters saying that we probably played that matchup like at least a few times, so we should probably know the lines, and the truth is that we never played this matchup at all with Beton. We never played mirror a single time, and like what was even more fun is that. Because like they said that based on the fact that we were playing the same cards, like it was always opening with Grogu, then to like Poe, on 4 resources blue leader, and we never played that matchup, but we kind of intuitively knew like that's what we were supposed to do, so that's what we did, and like it was a lot of fun to play Beton then. And then I played in the finals against what was it's the name of this guy was starting with A.
Nightbreed.
Yeah, Nightbreed, but I like Sasan, something around those lines. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I played against him, and as it turned out, it was actually one of our patrons, of mine, Beton. So it was kind of crazy to face against him. And like he said before the game, like that he's a fan. Like he took a lot of inspiration from our thousand list. Like he analyzed our like previous tournaments, and like he had a lot of similarities to my thousand that I played in the PQ right before the first ban. So that was fun, and like games against him were quite enjoyable. I didn't manage to win only one of the games. It was second game, I think. With the MC going like co-pilot onto the MC for the lethal, that was nice. But yeah, from my experience with Talzin, I know that Han ECL, so like aggro that doesn't really have that great of a late game, that plays mostly on the ground, is like those are the decks that I want to face with Talzin. So like going to the game, even though I never played the matchup before, I knew that it will not be easy, and it certainly wasn't. I did my best, but yeah, it's not an easy matchup for sure. I would much rather face against Yoda, who was playing against the Sazan in the top 4.
Yeah, there was a unanimous disappointment in Team Enigma when the Mother Talsin somehow managed to beat Yoda. Because that's not supposed to be that easy of a matchup, the new Yoda 4 screen. But he clutched it out.
I personally don't even know whether how hard this matchup is, because like in the first row meta, Yoda Red was a really hard matchup for Talsi, probably like the hardest out of the all meta. But with Green, the deck is a little bit slower. It doesn't have as many anti-aggro elements, so it can fight for the board as well as the Yoda Red during the first row meta could. So I don't even know who is favorite in that matchup, but yeah, like that's just how the game ended.
Yeah. How let's circle to the Mother Talsin deck. How surprised are you guys that this won the event?
A lot. I still don't think that she is super well positioned into the meta. I think especially now the Han 2 blue and Han 1 also shouldn't be as good of a matchup for her. Like, she is still really, really good leader and have access to like Force Lightning, which is one of the most insane cards in the game. And Talzin Assassin is still, with Tyrannus, the best 4 mana plays you could probably make in the game. But at the same time, right now it's so much easier to counter her. So I didn't expect her to be played. I think more people will play her, and people will also realize how many hours you need to put into the deck to perform.
Yeah,
because we both got after from the winner his like a document he prepared for the deck. It's like 50 pages long document with every single matchup, every single play. So he took the time to learn the deck, to knew how to play it, and it just worked out perfectly for him. Even though he started as a 1/2. So he was really close to dropping like for like 11 rounds in the road. So really kudos to him. Like it's a hard deck to play, so it's not like, oh, he was lucky he won. But I don't think Talzin will rise that much in the popularity. Maybe a little bit now. It was the same like after I won the GC, that people tried the deck and most people just drop it after because
they will lose a lot of games.
Yeah, it's not a deck that you can just pick up and start, oh, I will just win every single game with it. And I think now it's even harder because Force Throw could just... There was some games like, oh, double Force Throw, I win.
Yep.
And now you don't have that safety net of Force Throw. So I don't think the meta will change that much. Maybe people finally will stop playing Boba, since it didn't perform
again
in any event.
Yeah.
and like start playing good decks. Uh,
Like Kazuda? No.
like Kazuda. To be honest, if you would ask me to remove a single thing from the game, it would be pilots.
Yeah, me too.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, me too. I would sign that petition. To send it to FFG, ban all the pilot leaders. Just put them on the suspension list.
Yeah, actually, I mostly mean pilot leaders. I don't care about the units. Units are
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because that's just basically upgrades.
No, okay, no. I take that back. Remove Chewbacca as well.
Okay.
Get rid of that.
All pilot leaders and Chewbacca.
Yeah.
And then we're all good.
Yeah.
But looking through the Talsin list, basically it's kind of the same list as before, just that the force throws are now no disinterrogations.
Like if I got it correctly, it's basically 1-to-1 SIP's list from his last PQ before the force throw ban, but force throws are changed for no disintegrations.
Yeah.
I believe there were a few more differences, but it was quite similar either way.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it kind of makes sense because, like he mentioned, he was like taking note of like what we've played. So yeah, it only makes sense that the deck was similar.
Yeah, and no disintegration is a perfect fit in this meta. It's actually really, really good because meta is a little bit slower, and a lot more decks go like, oh, I will play Yoda, it will win me the game. I will play Luke, it will win me the game. I will play Great Dragon, and you will go, okay, 3 mana kill.
Yeah, because you have, as long as you have force, you can just finish it with Talsin.
So it was a really good addition. We tested the card before for Galactics, and it wasn't performing at all in the meta that we were in a Galactic. So it was a good find that it actually still is a good card in this deck, but needed a different meta.
Yeah, and probably also a force throw ban.
Yeah, and probably a force throw ban. But yeah, as I said before, I don't think that Talsin will win a lot more events.
Winning the 2 biggest events of the set is still pretty good. So
I mean in the current meta, I think Leader is strong enough that she will be played for the future, especially after rotation. She should be insane because this is one of the leaders that actually doesn't play almost any old cards.
Yeah, lighting is the big card, but most of the units are.
Yeah, many other decks are losing a lot of good cards as well. So I think she should be just fine, unless they release a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think I look at the list at the moment. It's like Force Lightning and Power of the Dark Side are basically the 2 cards that are and Fallen Lightsaber, but Fallen could be exchanged with any new upgrade that they print.
Yeah, just play more lightsaber in that slot. But I feel like lighting is like the biggest thing. But maybe without lighting, the deck can still work. But yeah, like a lot of decks are getting hurt by the rotation. But like we still did so like the whole set 6, and like we know nothing basically about the set 7. So like everything can change. But like at the moment, she seems like a strong contender for sure.
Yeah, maybe they will in set 7 just reprint every strong card from set 1.
Yeah.
Like Barrage, Lightning, Force Throw.
Resupply, Technique.
Luke Skywalker.
It would be so fun if they actually like reprinted Force Throw.
Yeah.
I think they could if they just remove the fact that you could force throw yourself.
Yeah.
This is the part of force throw that I felt was.
I think it will still be 2 OP, but yeah. Anyways,
I think that's fair. But yeah, do you guys have anything else to say about the event?
I can only say the judging was really good. The streams and the back rooms when you were taking the interviews were top notch. The casting was amazing. Al rocks as a caster.
Yeah.
So and the rest of the casting was good as well. I had a lot of fun. I was on stream like 4 times, and every single time it was the best streams I've been on. I think they were even better than in Galactics. The only little bit annoying part on the first stream I was on the limited part, the noise cancelling was so like cranked
So
up,
high. Yeah.
yeah, that you get a little bit of a headache.
Yeah,
But they,
I believe they wanted to have it so high because I think I heard someone talking about that. Like they just didn't want you to be able to hear anything from the surroundings. But yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they went a little bit too far with that.
Yeah, but day 2, I was I still don't hear. I only hear muffled things from around, but I'm not like dying from it.
Yeah, my opponent was actually, he said that he had like troubles with his ears. So
Yeah.
he's like, I cannot do this. You have to lower it. So I think they might have lowered it and
Oh,
it actually stayed lower.
yeah.
Maybe after that, because I think if they want to be that sure, they should not put the stream television just in front
Uh,
of the.
they removed the voice from the stream after
Yeah.
Thursday.
Ah,
So
okay. Yeah.
yeah, but it was a really it was well-round event, minus the price situation. It was super fun, and one more time, thanks to Kali for hosting us.
Yeah.
Uh, the the Spanish community was awesome. We got stopped a lot of times for photos and talks. It's always super nice to talk with parts of Enigma community. So thanks to also those parts, and and I hope we all can meet again in Munich.
Yeah. Yusip, you got anything?
Not really. I mean, I like the event was cool. There were a few things that I didn't enjoy, particularly like the price exclamation, like Beton already kind of mentioned. But yeah, overall the event was cool. And yeah, kind of waiting. Like what I kind of like is that they banned the first row. So what I was kind of afraid of is that the fourth row will be still around for the regionals and sectors, and that would be a very stale meta. Like it would be the same meta as we had like in the PQs, and for me it was kind of boring. So I'm like kind of glad that they banned fourth row, so the meta was fresh during the event. That's one of the reasons why I was kind of excited to play the constructed, because there were not that many tournaments before the between the fourth row suspension and the regional. So it was cool that we got a chance to surprise people a little bit, because not that many people were actually expecting Hunt to ECL to even see play. Funnily enough, Hunt to ECL. Hunt to ECL is actually that day one obviously it didn't so many people, but day two I think it was I think 4 or 5 people did day two with Hunt to ECL, so it was not just me and Beto. So yeah, kind of fun. I'm wondering if people will start bring the deck more to Munich and the PQs now after it doing pretty well.
Yeah, most likely we will see more both Han 2 ECL, more Mother Talsin. We will probably see more Yoda Green Force since Devastator took a top 4 with it. So yeah, that is probably partially what we will see in Munich, and maybe some Palpatine yellows because Bobby Sapphire won with KTOD
Just
the week before.
please, less Boba.
Let's
try to win.
Don't you just beat Boba Beton? Shouldn't you promote more Bobas?
No, I will always promote people to play the best they can.
Yeah, I do, however, think if you are not the strongest player in the world, I think it's a good deck to pick up because you will be better on that deck more quickly than if you play a more complicated.
I think then just play Han 1 green and go pilots every single game.
Fair enough. Yeah, Han 1 green nowadays are kind of brain dead. I'll give you that. Kind of brain dead. Yeah, I think the event was run very smoothly, minus the pricing. There was no big delays, no decklist slips,
and finally no lunch break.
Yeah, we had no lunch break in Lille either. Lille was also without lunch break.
Yeah, the lunch break always screws me over. It's because I finish every single run 15 minutes.
Yeah,
and the lunch break just takes an hour, so I have an hour and a half break.
Yeah,
and it takes me out of the tournament. And the first game after a lunch break was always what my cards do.
Yeah, no, I can agree. I think I play better when even though I'm exhausted, I go from table to table. That's why I kind of like playing Ray, because you will play to the last minute, even if it's 1-0 or 1-1. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. But if do you guys want to shout out some of your stuff? Last time you were here, you were like teasing the Patreon Beton. Now it's full going. So
Yeah, so we are in the like second and a half month of Patreon. We are putting a lot of work into it. It's growing like every single week. There is more people, more stuff that you can get, and we can only hope that we provide the value, and we are trying to like do as much as we can in the time we have. And I'm actually extremely happy how it's going, and how like the community grows and like competes. Tons of our Patreons did really well in the event. There were some hand to security complex, like a little bit spicy deck that we created. So we had like a subsection of our Patreon that is people like practicing this deck, and they both of them did day two. Like the Talzin, of course, it's one big part of the community. But yeah, a lot of really competitive players joined, and it becomes a really like a nice conversations, and a lot of really good insight into competitive like side of Star Wars.
you anything to add on that, Zip, or was that good?
Not really. I think Beton like summed up that pretty well. Like if anyone is wondering how to beat hand one, I believe Beton is preparing the written guide on that topic. I think it should be uploaded somewhere this week. So yeah,
I think it will be uploaded before this episode comes out, and I do have a big portion ready. I just need to like finish up with some small stuff, and there is like that hand one is a deck that is, if you know how to, it's a deck that everybody can beat. So you just need to be prepared. And there is, when I started writing it, I figured out how many ways it is to actually beat it. It's like, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and you just need to commit to a way to beat him. But I think it will be one of the like really interesting parts of the written guides that we do.
Ah, nice. So it's both written and what do you see, video content.
yeah, the structure is like it's deck list for the tier 1, tier 2 gets deck list plus written guide, and then tier 3 gets the written guides, deck list, and streams, and there are like other bonuses like the shoutout at the end of the episodes. Also, like there was the play channel and some of the other features as well.
Cool. So yeah, quite a lot of things. So anyone that's interested in getting better in SVU, just go and join up on the Soup Racers. I think the Discord you get invited to is in the Enigma Discord, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like it's integrated into the Enigma community Discord. The channels are just separated at the bottom. There are all the Patreon channels.
So even better, you don't have to have two separate Discord channels. It's awesome. If you want to support the Nordic Takedown, you can also subscribe to us. We don't have all those things, but that is also possible. But other than that, I think we're gonna end this episode around the hour. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope we see all of you in Munich. And for you who are in the Nordics, I hope to see you all at Monatosh this weekend at the Swedish PQ. And hopefully we will make that bigger than the Danish one, so we have the biggest one in Sweden. So
and you are going to play Ray, right?
Sure. It's perfect. It's gonna be perfect. Ray, Kasuda, something else, who knows? Not gonna tell. And see you all next week. Thank you for joining us, Beton and Sip.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye. May the force be with you.